Madam Speaker. I rise today to strongly support the Liquor Legislation Amendment Bill 2024 and emphasize its potential to address a very pressing issue in our community. The rise of crime and antisocial behavior in particularly Casuarina and around the Casuarina Square. These bills provide us with critical tools to tackle the challenges we are facing and restore the safety and vibrancy of our community, particularly for small businesses that are struggling as a direct result of these problems. Madam Speaker, Casuarina Square was once a thriving commercial hub, especially on Friday nights when stores remained open until 9 p.m., giving families and residents the opportunity to enjoy late evening dining and shopping. However, over recent years, business owners, including myself in my previous role, that significant decline in foot traffic after 5 p.m. due to the growing threat of crime and antisocial behavior due to nuisance drinking in public areas like car park. People drink in car parks and damages public property. Families are no longer comfortable shopping late, and businesses are closing earlier, losing those critical hours of trade that once contributed heavily to their revenue. This is not an isolated issue. It's happening every day. Small businesses in Casuarina are losing an estimated 3 hours of trade each day because of fear and uncertainty caused by public drinking, vandalism, and even violent altercations. For many of these businesses, those lost hours are a difference between thriving and barely surviving. Madam Speaker, the Liquor Legislation Amendment Bill 2024 provides a real solution to these issues by giving police and authorities the power they need to act swiftly and decisively in handling public drinking and antisocial behavior. Madam Speaker, if I say one of these major strengths of this bill is the creation of strict liability offenses over individuals who consume alcohol in public places and engage in conduct that causes a nuisance to others. In areas like Casuarina Square, public drinking is a constant issue, contributing to the disruptive behavior that drives people away from the shops. These bills allow police to issue on-the-spot fines such as behavior, enabling them to act immediately and deter further disturbances. Madam Speaker, currently, police have limited options when dealing with offenders involved in the public drinking. However, under this bill, they will be empowered to issue infringement notices for violations occurring in interim alcohol-protected areas. These areas, which include public spaces like Casuarina, will now be subject to stricter controls. The bill's provision for fines up to 2 penalty units will provide a stronger deterrent for those engaging in harmful behavior. Madam Speaker, the Banned Drinker Register, BDR, is another critical aspect of the bill that will benefit my electorate, Casuarina. Offenders who receive alcohol-related infringement notices will automatically be added to the BDR, preventing them from purchasing alcohol for a specified period. This is particularly important for dealing with repeat offenders, many of whom contribute to the ongoing cycle of crime and disruption. By keeping these individuals off the streets, we can restore order to our public spaces. Madam Speaker, the Casuarina Square management has repeatedly raised the concern with the previous Labour government members about the daily challenges they faced in maintaining safely for all residents who shop at Casuarina Square. Yet these pleas have often gone unheard. The Liquor Legislation Amendment Bill 2024 responds directly to those concerns by ensuring the police have the power to intervene, not just extreme cases, but in everyday incidents of public drinking and nuisance behaviors. This will make significant difference in restoring confidence among the shoppers and businesses alike. Madam Speaker, small businesses are backbone of our community, and survival depends on consistent trade and customer flow. When shops close earlier due to safety concern, it does not just affect the businesses, it affects their employees, the families they support, and the overall economy of our region. By curbing antisocial behavior and public drinking, this bill will help bring back customers to our shopping centers, allowing businesses to stay open later and provide the services and products our community needs. This is not just about law enforcement. It's about creating a safe, thriving environment where families feel comfortable, businesses can operate freely, and our community can come together without the constant threat of crime. Madam Speaker, it is shocking to see how Labour government has ignored ongoing issues in Casuarina and Northern Territory, despite repeated calls for actions. The management of Casuarina Square has provided clear evidence of the problems they face daily basis. Labour's inactions has allowed these issues to fester, and small businesses are paying the price. Madam Speaker, the Liquor Legislation Amendment Bill 2024 gives us a real opportunity to turn the tide. By empowering law enforcement, restricting public drinking, and expanding the banned drinker register, this bill tackles the core issue at play in Casuarina. It is a vital step forward, ensuring that Friday evenings can once again be time of bustling activity, not empty streets and closed shops. Madam Speaker, in closing, I strongly urge my fellow members to support the Liquor Legislation Amendment Bill 2024. Our small businesses deserve better. Our families deserve to feel safe, and our community deserves to thrive. This bill gives us tools to achieve that, and I believe it will make a significant difference in Casuarina and throughout the Northern Territory.